Marty back again with some Farming 101. And I was sitting on the couch with the lass. And posts are bullshit nowadays. Like my wife told me about how a girl got eaten by her pet snake. So, yeah, you get like, alright. But it was in the medieval times. So her pet snake ate her in the medieval times. Now, my first objective was, well, that's a bit late to post that now if it happens in the medieval times, but who gives a shit. But that entire post where you can read about a woman being fucked up by a snake was all about friends being your real friends. Why not just start off right off the bat on that? Like, what the fuck? That would be the same thing as if someone comes on to you and be like, hey, you know what happened in the medieval times? A guy got killed by his bread because it wasn't toasted right. His wife killed him. So remember, guys, a toaster is not your friend. It is your enemy. No, it's not bullshit. The bullshit is what you just read out to me about the snake. About the woman that got killed by her pet snake in medieval times. Like, who comes up with this shit? How much did you smoke before reading that up? Yeah, of course, I take it a bit further than usual. It's me. What are you talking about? I'm talking to you! What the fuck? Fuck, you're having a conversation with someone and they're like, oh, you were talking to me? I didn't know that. What are you fucking doing? So I'm once again back at it with Farming 101.
Yes.
Having to kill the same enemy over and over and over and over and over and over again. Just for the pure fun of it. So I think I need 2 more of them. I think I need 2 more of them. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. 1 more. This was just going to be a quick rant video because when my girl just posted it up. And I was watching Watch Mojo. WatchMojo.com is a top 10 list of things. And sometimes they have some pretty interesting topics. And it was about things that other people think about gamers that isn't true. Such as things as gamers being single, living in the basements of their mother's houses. Yeah, there are a couple of them. But there also isn't. Like, most gamers are single. I think the reason some of them stay single is because they don't want to be clinched onto something. Because, let's get it, we have a lot of girls that want attention. And, I sometimes have the same problem, but not that much. So, I can't say that that's a big downfall on that. Anyways, continuing onwards. There was also something that was called that games make gamers violent. And this is something that I find pretty fucking stupid. So you're telling me because, let's say you're an adult and your child plays GTA 5 and he's like, oh, I can do that outside as well. And he starts fucking grabbing a knife and stabs someone and takes their car. Do you blame GTA 5 for that? Or do you just think about how stupid is my kid to think that that actually is a good thing to do? That is not. What are you on about? What did you smoke before you come up with that idea? It's like most people blame it on violence. Because, like, I go sometimes to church because Christianity. And I've heard a lot of fucking concepts when I'm listening there, or they always say that like games are the spawn of Satan. So it's like, as a Christian, you're not allowed to play games. Let's say it on that. You're not allowed to be a gamer. So I'm already committing a sin right as we speak, but I don't care because they blame the things that happen there on Satan. So, as it is true as I'm saying this right now, because it actually is how they speak of it in the church that I'm visiting from time to time. And I think that it's pretty stupid if you think of it that way. Because if you look at it the other way, games are sometimes, some people say it's art, some people say it isn't. I like to see that it's both. It's sometimes, yeah, they're art, like Journey and Abzu, like those beautiful games that look so amazing. This game is not art. It's just an MMO clone that's on a console. But what I'm trying to say is, like, they talk about this thing, like, games are bad, but didn't God give people the brains and thinking capability to create such things? I mean, in some way, they just made it for you to see something total different, a virtual world. And I think that sometimes some Christians think differently about that, and they're like, no, that's the realm of Satan. You can't do that. You're gonna go to hell if you play that. I think of it as a different way, not because I'm a gamer, because I've always thought that way. I think it's just plain stupid. If you take the virtual world and mix it in with the real world, then you're already going the wrong way. Yeah, it's true that there's violence in specific games, such as GTA and all those other games. Like, violence is everywhere. And yeah, I get that. You don't want your kid to play that if he's not old enough. But don't talk about it as if he... Like, I'm playing Sword Art Online. You don't see me running outside, killing critters for experience. Hey, let's kill that hedgehog and hopefully he drops some gold. No, of course not. Because you need to keep these two things separate. I thought about just making this little video about some things that I've seen on the internet, like I'm been checking them out on YouTube, such as Watch Mojo things and all that stuff. Like certain people trying to blame everything, they blame their stupidities on things that isn't true or just doesn't make any sense. It would be the same thing as if I would walk up to my wife and say, yeah, I blame you for everything that happens in my life. That's fucking stupid. How is she to blame for that? Well, she's to blame for good things that happen in my life, but you know what I'm saying. You just don't do that. You don't blame others for your own stupidity or try to blame it on things. Oh man, I can't do shit with my life because I'm a gamer, and I blame my games for not being able to do anything in real life. What? And I actually know people that thought that way, so yeah. In my travels through MMORPGs, I've met a lot of people that had really weird ways of thinking. Such as a girl that I used to know, and I actually kind of saved her from murdering herself because she was logging onto the game, saying goodbye to her friends, and I was farming in the back of the map, and a guy told me to come over and talk to this person, and I was like, he didn't tell me why or what was going on, because he knew if he told me that there was somebody is going to say goodbye and is going to kill themselves, he knew that I wouldn't jump in. So he's like, yeah, you have to come and help me. You need to talk to this person. So the first thing as I entered is this person is saying goodbye to their friends. So the first thing I associated with was the words, you are weak. I mean, if you murder yourself because life is hard on you, yeah, I can get that. But I spent most of my years in agony, and I never had the intention of killing myself. I mean, I sometimes make the joke like, I'm gonna kill myself. But never did I thought about it like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And I think someone here is watching a tutorial how to bake tuna steaks with seaweed. I'm going to kill myself. She really doesn't know how to make it. Doesn't matter. So I need to farm one more demon retrix and then I can finally upgrade my weapon. Now, as I told you guys, there is a small way, like in the one I did a few hours ago, a tiny thing that I call recycling. I am definitely going to use this method when I'm upgrading items. Like, only on transformation. Like, if I'm gonna upgrade items and it fails, I don't give two shits about it. But when it comes to transformation, yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort to get the items, so I recommend you doing this. And I'm gonna say this again in this stream. Sorry if I sound like this guy. Oh, he keeps repeating the same shit over again. Well, it's so you don't forget. As soon as you use the items, you go to the marketplace. I say go to the marketplace and go to Lisbeth, because it's the closest buy you can get. And you talk to Lisbeth, and it saves before you enter the marketplace. As soon as the transformation fails, instead of logging out of your game, just go off. Close the application. And the item that you used will return to you. And I'll probably say that this is going to be patched later on. But I say use it as you now can. Because this is really necessary. And there's fireworks being fucking lit. Anyways, use that. So as soon as you transformate your weapons, once again I'm gonna say one more time and gonna clearly put it out how to do it, because it's important. I think it's important. As soon as you do that and you fail on your transformation, close the application instead of logging out. It won't save what you did with the transformation, so your items will be still intact. I guess it's very useful. Almost turned into a little rat. I guess he just has Sphinx that kind of bugs me in this world nowadays. 2017 is coming up. I will be doing a countdown live stream for Dutch time, so so I hope that you guys will be there tomorrow to join me in this fun. I will be counting down the last like I'm gonna start streaming in the last half hour or 50 minutes, and after that is done, I will wish everybody a Happy New Year and all from Holland. And as soon as that happened, literally as soon as it happened, I won't be live streaming long because I'm actually going to visit my mom. Because hell yeah, new fucking year, new shit, new things, new dreams, new New Year resolutions. Probably no one has them. Like, I'm gonna do something next year. I'm gonna get myself that 6-pack. And you change that 6-pack into a 6-pack of beer. Because you just stopped working on it. By the way, I don't drink beer. In case that joke gets redirected at me. I only drink the good shit. I haven't even watched if I got the 5th fucking demon metrics. But it was just farming 101, and I will be doing farming 101s as soon as I need to do that. So I'm gonna call them farming 101s, and then the item that we're farming for. And people that play the game probably just join me in the fun and follow me on the steps that I'm doing. Sounds like fun. usable to do in multiplayer? No, I don't think it's reasonable to do it. One thing also, I was playing the game with the new NPC character that I have with me, and out of nowhere, she started learning skills without having any other characters with me. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. I didn't know that could happen. I thought you needed to take other characters with you, and she'll learn moves from them. That's how I thought this game was gonna run, but apparently it didn't. Alright, let's see, how many demon remains? Yes! I have enough! Alright guys, as I'm gonna tell you guys, I cannot do this right now. As soon as I end the game, I end the live stream. So as I told you guys, I'm gonna show you where to go, and then I'm gonna end this quick farming 101 live stream. Because it was just a little farming and taking you guys with me and listening to a small rant I had today. It was just some, it was just a bit of more serious topic because the things that I talked about. At least not in the beginning. I mean, you must trust your toaster. Just don't keep your bread too long in there. I don't have a toaster. We have something else. What was it? A grill. We make them paninis. Although we never make paninis, we just shove our bread inside of it and hope for the best. And 9 out of 10 times you lose all your cheese. Alright. So I have enough. Once again guys, I will not be doing this now because if it fails, I no longer have the items. And I don't want to go back and do the farming 101 again. So I will probably be back much later on with the farming 101. But this was just a quick tiny rant, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, favorite, and let me know if anyone got some requests about games or need help in this game. Leave a comment, leave your name, or add me on PlayStation, and I will be happy to help you on your quests or on your hunts or whatever help you need. I'll be glad to help you guys out. You all have a perfect night because it's day here. Morning. Early morning. Very early morning.